back to Ruddjam Customs. Well, look, today, good news for me, I've got a new addition. So this is the new Ibanez Steve Vai Pia guitar, and the colour of this one is in the Onyx black. So as you can see behind me here, I do have a couple of other Ibanez gems. In particular, the one closest to this would be the Gem 7V, the white one I've got up there. So look, this is basically straight out of the box. Yes, I've had to tune it, haven't changed the strings. I've played around with the action because out of the box it was just a little bit too high, it was a little bit out of tune, but I'm still trying to get the setup right on it for me. I'm not quite there with it yet, but I think all left really for me to do, I've probably lowered the action a little bit too low on the E. It might be a little bit buzzy there, but I just want to play it a bit, put my set of strings on that I like using, and then sort of do another reset up. But this is just such a beautiful guitar. I absolutely love the matte flat black finish on this. It's really, really nice with the gold hardware coming through. I suppose for me, the biggest differences, there's more of a cutaway here on the bottom cutaway. There's a really nice chamfer in there now, which is fantastic. It's got the magnetic cover plate on the back. Now look, when I got mine, I had to take, the cover plate had the magnetic strip on it, but they've sort of put it on so it was sticky onto the plate, not really the magnetic side. So I had to take that off, put that into the cavity with the sticky side inside the cavity, and then the magnetic plate's just coming on and off there, which is quite fine. So that was the big difference there with the cutaway. The body is a lot more rounded off. Like it's not as sharp and square like the 7V. And another thing we've obviously noticed is the cutaway now. You don't have that monkey grip. You've got more of these Pia, the pedals design in there, which Steve Vai obviously liked there. For me, the frets, they're just not as small as the 7V. They're a little bit thicker fret. The finish of the frets are probably not as nice as what the premium one is. I feel as though the premium gem has a better fret treatment on it for whatever reason that is. But this is definitely better than the 7V fret treatment. So they are finished off quite nice, but I feel as though the blue one, the blue flower pattern one there, has a better dress fret job done on it there, which I tend to kind of like. So it's still got the scallop frets on the high ones. It's just amazing. I love this guitar. It's beautiful. Now everything, because it is so new, everything's so tight for me. The tremolo bars, it's really tight. It's got to loosen up a bit. The tone and the volume controls are so tight on it. I'm not used to that at the moment. I've got to get used to it a bit. So look, there will be mistakes when I'm about to start playing here, but in all honesty, I love this guitar. I think it's fantastic. It's not going to take me long to get the setup how I like it. And it's just going to be a full rock guitar, shred guitar, whatever you want really, because they're so versatile, these guitars. Now the pickups in this guitar, I actually quite like the sound. They're the new Dimasio Utopias in all three positions there. Obviously the two humbuckers and a single coil. He has got a push-pull on the volume, which is like a high pass filter. Not sure, you're not going to hear that in the video, right? But the idea of that is as you roll it down, you still get you don't really lose the high pitch notes as the volume's rolling off, because normally it sort of tones down a bit and you lose it. I like the fretboard radius is really nice on this guitar. I like the way they've built the neck on this. This is actually a 5-piece maple walnut. So you probably can see the walnut coming through on the maple on that. I just reckon it's really nice. I like what they've done there. There seems to be more of a cutaway too for the body here. It feels like they've done a bit more on that. It's got the edge tremolo with the graphite tremolo arm on it, but it's just so tight, I can barely move it. So I'm gonna have to really get into this guitar and play it just to get that a little bit loosened up, right? But let's just start off with the Ruddjam Customs normal riff. And I'm just going to roll the volume just a little bit. Now I'll roll it all the way up. that's rocking. This is such a nice toned guitar. This one. So easy to do that on there because the neck's so thin on this. The neck thickness is 18 millimeter at the first fret. So the thickness of the fret here is 18 millimeters. And as it starts coming up towards the body, where are we at? Goes up to 20 millimeters at the 12th. So around this 12th fret mark here, the thickness gets to 20 millimeters. So that's a really thin guitar neck. For me, it's just so nice to play. Love the sounds of that. I'm just finding it a little bit tricky just to get used to it. Like I've been saying, everything's just a little bit tight for me on this guitar at the moment. But I reckon give it the weekend, I'll be shredding all over this. Absolutely love this guitar, love the finish, love the tones, love the colour of it. But look, let's just try and kick it off with a Ruddjam Customs original. Just be patient because, like I said, I'm going to make lots of mistakes in this, but I love this guitar. It is awesome. well, boy, that was shredding. That was good, but look, man, I made so many mistakes in that, but that's really not what it's about. It's just about like trying to get you guys to see what these sort of tones are going to be like. And look, I'm going to set it up so I can have two guitars going at, well, not at once there, but I'll be able to swap them over using the same tone because I've got a nice switching pedal that allows me to do that. And I'll set up both the jams and we'll just see what the differences kind of are there. But oh God, this is so good. I'm absolutely loving it. Now look, the good thing is, you can just roll that back. So I've just got that on the neck pickup there. Sounds a little bit too bassy for me. That's a bit better. A little bit more volume. Full volume. Well, look, everybody, hope you're enjoying this. I certainly am. I'm just going to stay in here and just rock out and get used to this guitar, okay? So look, as the videos goes on, I'll get more comfortable with this guitar. But look, everybody, thanks for watching. Rock on.